Okay, so how we doing? So I figured today is Friday. Actually, I'm taking some time off, and I just like to talk about other stuff. Okay, that other than getting in the scriptures and being so holy and serene. Okay, that you know, for me being a competitive semi-pro basketball player at one time. So Golden State has won the championship. Congratulations, Golden State. I was hoping that Boston would play a lot better, and man, those guys just played hideous. I don't even know. It's like you don't even know who those guys are. The last two games, these guys didn't even show up to play. Those guys had 22 turnovers in one game, and I'm just thinking, how is a team able to make it that far with that many turnovers in one game? Okay, those guys played hideous, and Jason Tatum. They was joking about it. Who's that? Skip Bayless calling them Jason Turnover, but it wasn't all his fault because when you get that far, I just think that we expected from the bench and to come and help those guys. Whether it was Tatum, Brown, and Smart, and nobody really stepped up. I believe that Horford stepped up, but they just didn't do enough. They didn't do enough for them to get that far. And Golden State, they played very well. In fact, those guys hit something like 40% from the 3-point line. Curry had 34. I think he had like 6 3-pointers and shot 54%. It's like, wow, these guys are hitting what, 35, 43 pointers in one game. That's something that's really unprecedented. Steph Curry, I'll tell you, that he has changed the whole dynamic of shooting in the NBA. So let's see here. Curry had 34. Green had 16. He did his thing, had a lot of rebounds, and he has a lot of influence down in the paint. Green has been fairly consistent during the years. That's my kind of guy right there. Okay, but it should be like this. I think that even though Boston didn't play well, and I know those young guys didn't play enough, they really hadn't played enough games to build up their win to that point. But you should be able to show that you can compete. I mean, it got to where not only did they had turnovers, there wasn't rebounding, they wasn't coming out on the shot, nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was getting to where Golden State was missing shots, and they was getting their own rebounds. So I think that if the Celtics are going to come back, and I think that they made the championship through default, because a lot of teams that should have got that far got beat. They have a lot to learn, okay, from their uh, mistakes and so forth. Yep, they have a lot to learn, and hopefully those guys are going to score and be able to take their opponent more seriously. They started out well, but I don't know what happened. And the bad thing about it is, out here in Vegas, Boston was picked to win by about a 78% projectile. I don't know what happened with that, so it could be a money angle. I don't know, but the way that Boston competed, and there's like high school or college teams that were better than that. But anyway, not to discredit Golden State, they're a very experienced, well-seasoned team, and they played very well this year. And hey, man, my hats go out to them. A very outstanding performance, all in all. So let me know what you think about the video. I did a little crybaby baby thing with Steph Curry on my Street Rat channel. Street Rat 702. Was just joking around a little bit on that. LeBron James is probably hating. Yeah, so let me know what you think about the video. And I want to tell you something else. When I want to listen to sports, I heard Undisputed today. When I want to listen to Skip and Shannon, or who's the other guy? Steve A. Smith, or whoever I want to listen to, that's what I want to listen to. All right? Or politics, news, that's what I want to listen to. I don't want to listen to no damn probably preaching. I don't want to listen to Shannon Sharp trying to preach or Stephen A. Smith trying to preach when I want to hear sport. I ain't trying to hear all that. I want to listen to sports. But again, you have everybody on YouTube all of a sudden because they done read one chapter of the Bible that think they can try to preach. Let me know what you think about the video here, all right? And whatever that these YouTubers do, just stick with what you do because I don't think wokeism really works and it's not profitable. And if you're a subject-specific type podcaster,